Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. With love, we will choose, God willing. Today we will talk about an interesting topic, and we all need it in these blessed days. We all seek reward from God Almighty and hasten to do good deeds. We talk about doing good for people and doing good and benefiting others. The messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace, said in the meaning of the hadith, "The best of people are those who are most beneficial to people." In another narration, in its meaning, the most beloved of people to God are those who are most beneficial to people. The most beloved of deeds to God Almighty are to bring him to a Muslim, or to relieve him of his distress, or to pay off his debt, or to drive away hunger from him. And if I walk with my brother in need, that is more beloved to me than to seclude myself in this mosque, meaning the mosque in Medina. And the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said in the hadith, "It kills the evil from the road truthfully." And the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said in the hadith, "A woman was doubled up in nonsense, and she imprisoned her until she died, so she entered the fire because of it. She neither fed her nor gave her water when she imprisoned her, nor did she knock on her door. She eats from the ravines of the earth." Today we will talk about the wrong behaviors that a person does or women do. What do some of them mean? All of them, because there are people who, of course, are arrogant towards God Almighty, and know that, of course, how Muslims will be punished for it. And originally, of course, one comes to the Haram, he does not deserve it, meaning, of course, he pays what is behind him, even if it is in front of him, in order to get closer to God Almighty through good deeds. And among the good deeds that we take into account are the dealings of others. We will talk about the behaviors that people do in the bathrooms. Of course, I am talking about the women's bathrooms that are around the Haram. Of course, people are talking. We will talk about the products that people do in the bathrooms. We are talking about the women's bathrooms around the Haram. People are talking about how to clean the bathrooms. This is what the bathroom looks like. This is its nature, and it is clean. People have not entered it. It remains clean. The bathroom is very clean. It has everything. It has a basket, a sink, a bidet, a dry floor, and an area like beans. This is the bathroom of the bathrooms. There is a basket, a sink, a bidet, a dry floor, and also an area like beans. What kind of bathroom is one of the bathrooms? Let's see another surah. The bathroom is another bathroom. What kind of bathroom is it? Celestine. One can see what is in it without any notification. You guys, you see how clean it is? There is a square that goes into the toilets. You can press it to operate the toilets. This bathroom is prepared for the elderly and those with special needs. Here there is a bathroom prepared for the elderly and extras. Here there is a basin like a bean. Here there is a disinfectant. Here there is an Arab floor. Clean and completely dry here, the basket here. The tools of Habab. The last outfit is, thank God, clean. And here also there is a shelf where the basket is placed on top and you can put your things, like a bag or something like that. And here, what is the base and the cups, the square thing that the cups press on it? What does it do? Here, there is a basket that you put the waste in it. We will talk, and here there is a basket for storing waste and the problem of sin that people fall into, some of them. Not all, of course. She zits to go to the bathroom. She looks for the cleanest bathroom that is clean and tidy, and then she goes. It is important. I mean, there are people who not know, and people are fools and things like that, and there are people who know, but what do they ignore? Or say, it is not a problem. I mean, I am done. And what end it is done. And there is no problem a woman can't take the eighth because she is harming people and stop the bathroom because she wants to go to a clean bathroom and limit the behaviors. So originally, which is the entrance to do her need to prepare for ablution and for prayer. I mean, it is all worship, and worship, she comes from her house to get good deeds. And what is the difference in the worship of religion? The treatment. I mean, what am I even when I enter the bathroom? It melts. I enter with my left foot and say the supplication, "O God, I seek refuge in you from evil." Scratch. Important. What do you find her need? What will she do after she finishes? She is supposed to, if you like the video, like it and like it. Subscribe to the channel. She is supposed to do the siphon because it is clean and correct. Not to the second because she rinses. And it is possible that water will splash on her from the water that is on top, and the water will become filthy. Of course, I'm supposed to do the siphon, then rinse, and complete the rinse. It is possible from the water that is in the base that she's splashing on, the water will become chandelier. Of course, what am I supposed to do? Do the siphon, then rinse, complete the rinse, then do the siphon again. It will not take, minutes, these things. And then I've used the rinse, put it back in its place. What is the behavior in front of me? Okay, are there other things that people do? What do they do? The unknown, or the door is closed. You keep knocking, 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 challenging the tongue of the bathroom to slip out and the door to open. These are very wrong behaviors because we are not entering any entrance or any salon. We are in our homes. What are we supposed to do, let alone the toilets? What are we supposed to do? Will our private parts be exposed? This is not acceptable. What is this behavior? A heart with Islam? Okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I knocked. Of course, it is disliked to talk. What does a person talk in the toilet? Okay, maybe you knocked. You know what it is. It means he knows that there is someone in the bathroom. There might be someone in the bathroom. People deal with it differently. They put back the doors. The doors are broken? In our homes, we will not do this because if a young person did this, he would break the doors. We will not do this. We will not do this. We will not pay money for it. We will not do this. We will not do this. Where is the conscience here? I don't know what, but because these are dads, it's a general thing that we're cutting short. We won't benefit from it for money. So is it for our benefit and for the benefit of the people? So where is the conscience here? And then what are they? What if there are shelters? Come on. It's done. It's done. Take the shelters and that's it. Or are there other things, like someone, for example, goes and makes shelters for the enemies and then finishes and leaves? Translated by Nancy Concar. Here's the place of the toilet in the bathroom here, and here you reply the place of the toilet in the bathroom here. There are wrong things now when people come out of the bathroom and come to perform ablution. What do they do? Then turn on the water all the way. And what are we supposed to do? There is a prohibition here about what is this like. You mean wet turn on the water as much as we can, and take a tunnel from the fire, and take a tunnel from the fire and turn on the water, and bring the soap and wash our hands, and turn on the water, and take off our cloths and put things to roll. Up their hands, and all of this is calculated on the water, and all of this is calculated on the water, and everything is calculated on the water. They do not say that they turn on the water because they are not financial, and the water occupies it. All of the person's tools are calculated on it, and everything the person does is calculated on it. I mean, they do not say, it turn on the water, what is it, and I'm the one who will pay no. I mean, I don't know where the wires are between you and God. I mean, I don't have an inside between me. The sight where is between you and God. I mean, now in a stat. Glory be to God, I am standing. I mean, something strange happened. For example, what was I going to take the bathroom and stuff? And then what happened? A girl came in. No problem. What happened? After she came in, I said to her, "Excuse me." There was an older girl in my classes, and I said to her, "Excuse me." I didn't let her line up. I said to her, and with her. She said to her, "Come on, girl, go." She said to her, "What are the tools?" We raise our children like that. It's adults who want to be educated. Not ethical. It should be so. It is the right thing to say to her, "No, my dear, you forgot to do her a favor." "Do it, Mom, you can't do that." There are still ethics and good morals between us. For example, Baraka in 1, for example, "Glory be to God," meaning, you are telling me, what did you believe? What, he came out of the bathroom and all, and you told him this, and you followed him behind me. Well, the chain didn't work. We do them some or we do not do this. This is the destruction between you and God. These are the normal prayers. What does one do with them? I don't understand what these things are doing. Of course, everything that happened in the past is gone. For example, one woman is menstruating and is afraid of the bathroom and leaves the bathroom. The infection remains full of blood residue, and the infection itself also has blood like this. Of course, I didn't tell you what happened during normal days, and I didn't tell you what happened during Ramadan or that. This Ramadan is long. What does it mean? The topic remains very hot. The number of callers, God willing. What do you care about? There's a lot of people staying in it. Of course, the sanctuary closes 2 hours before it, and everyone wants to do ablution and runs and joins a place or joins before the sanctuary closes or whatever. Don't worry about it. If someone comes, she wants to perform ablution, or she is dead. My eyes are on her, and she is not able to hold herself well because she is afraid of the bathroom, and she will find disaster. She will find the bathroom full of blood, and the top is full of blood, and outside the bathroom like this, there's blood in it. What are we in? Dawat? And you can't find a safe haven or anything. What are the words? And we're talking little kids. We're Muslims, you guys. So this is supposed to be without the person who is the inspiration. So he himself, so glory be to God, he is forced to look at what comes out of it in the bathroom. So how can I leave the bathroom like this? In this way, if the cat has a mind, why does it not come to find its thing? It digs to bury what comes out of it so that no one sees it. This is a cat. Glory be to God. So there is no mind. Don't you think God Almighty has honored us with the mind, and he has favored us over many of his creations, and he has honored the children of Adam? What is it that we are in? One, honestly, what? I saw her several times. She came out of the bathroom, and I knew what was wrong with her. Her period came, and the bathroom was like beans like this. Honestly, I'm embarrassed to talk to her and bring her how and what is she doing. The idea of how and how I can talk to her. I mean, how can I advise her? But she is so confused. And what is your source? I did not choose. Really, or to be more precise, what matters is that you and I talked to her and went to her and said to her, by the way, I don't know why these looks happen in bathrooms. I don't like how a woman can be menstruating and then go to the bathroom. Why did she come? The place is crowded, and there is no place for the worshippers who will be praying. I don't know. Does this happen in bathrooms? I don't like being menstruating and then going to the bathroom.
Catholic worshippers want to pray.
So what happened? She stays in the house and continues praying on the internet. What's the problem? I mean, she comes and crowds the praying people in the rows, and her Muslim sister, who is related to her, doesn't know how to pray. I don't understand. And of course, I lived her life with her and sat down. I mean, did she reserve the place like this, or did she pray, or did she make someone else pray? And what's more, she goes into the bathroom, gets disgraced, and leaves. I don't know, by God, I don't know what kind of country their system is. God save me from all afflictions. You'd get same pay if staying in residence. Why is he imprisoned on reprimand? And why stop him from this treatment of Muslims? But she goes and reserves a place for you, while people can't find a place to set foot on. She is still sleeping.
وتنام لك ساعة الصلاة طب اختها المسلمة بقى